Hey guys, today is Sunday, April 19th, 2009, and I'm very excited because today is my second to last sub-Q treatment. I have one more infusion to go after this, and that will be next week, and then hopefully I am absolutely finished with treatment for my immune system defect. So, today while I'm getting treatment, I thought that I would show you all a little bit what it's like and explain why I needed it and the whole story behind that. So, here we go, I'll start preparing my infusion. The reason I get these is because in November of 2006, when I was 17 years old and a junior in high school, my doctors found out that I had two different immune system defects, which they said combined to form a variant form of common variable immune deficiency. I know that's a mouthful, but basically my body no longer makes part of my immune system. So in November 2006 and in December, January, and February, I got infusions once a month at Coast Children's Hospital in Louisville, Kentucky. And these infusions that I get are made up of donated blood plasma, and they contain the immune system cells that my body doesn't make. And I received the IV form of that for 4 months, and then on February 20th, 2007, I began receiving this, what I'm showing you guys now, which is subcutaneous IgG, or we just call it sub-Q because it's a lot easier to say. And it's pretty much the same thing, except it works a little differently. Instead of going into my vein through an IV, it goes under my skin through 3 separate needles. And I do this once a week myself, and I've been getting an infusion once a week via this route ever since February of 2007. So I am pretty excited because on May 6th it will have been of this year. It will have been 2.5 years since my diagnosis, and I have been getting treatment about a year longer than I thought. So I'm pretty excited about that. I talked a little bit about where this comes from. It is from blood plasma. So yes, this is a syringe of blood plasma. You can really freak some people out with that. So, shameless plug, go donate blood. Yeah, so this is what I do once a week, and it does have some side effects, which is one of the reasons that I'm very excited to be stopping. It can make me really tired, it can make me nauseous. The infusion sites where the drug actually goes in, those swell up and are sore. And those types of side effects can hang around sometimes for 2 to 3 days after treatment. So that's one of the reasons that I'm pretty excited about it. They think that my immune defect was caused by my transplant meds, because for those of you who don't know, I had a kidney transplant when I was 11, August 30th, 2001. So they think that the meds that I took post-transplant are what caused this. So the doctor has warned me that the doctor has warned me that this disease, this immune defect, will probably come back. He said it'll probably take about 5 or so months for that to happen. But he also did say that I could be in the minority that defies the odds and whose disease never comes back. And of course we are praying, hoping, and believing that that would be the case and that would happen. But even if it doesn't, even if it does come back, I'll still be thankful for the 5 or so month break that I'm supposed to be getting. So we'll go ahead and prime the lines, and I'll show you guys how this actually works with the whole sticking myself thing. The needles are not that big when I'm getting ready to stick into me. I use 3 of them. They're about the size of thumbtacks. And I have, right now, on my legs where I'm going to stick the needles, Emla cream. I just refer to it as magic numbing cream. And that is put on my skin about 30 minutes to an hour before I begin. And that numbs the area so that it doesn't hurt when I stick in the needles. So, here we go. yes, I did put hand sanitizer on my hands before I started, so completely germ-free procedure here. See, needle's not that big at all. And we just stick the needle in, just like that, and use a tegaderm. It's a fancy name for tape. Simply tape. And there it is. So I prepared 3 of those sites. Here we go, stick number 2. And last site, here we go. I did drop the needle, so I'll have to clean that off. Might not be able to see the needle and how it goes in. We'll try. Let me show you. So, yep. There we go. Now I'm just going to make sure that everything is set to go. What I'm doing now is checking for blood return. This type of drug can't go into my vein, so if I pull back on the syringe and there's any blood in any of my tubes, then I have to pull all of them out and start all over again. So we don't want that to happen. That's only happened once, though, in the almost 2.5 years that I've been on treatment, so that's a good thing. Tape them down to make sure that the lines don't fall out. And yep, this is the syringe that I get. It is made from human blood plasma, and the drug that I get is called hemoglobin. So we just put it back in the pump, turn the pump on, and I will be set to go. So here we go. In about an hour and a half, I will be finished with my second to last sub-Q, and then I will have 1 more infusion left, and then I will be finished with my treatment for common variant immunodeficiency. So thank you all for watching. I hope it was educational. So, yep, thanks.